The Colosseum was gigantic and it had an enormous capacity, maybe 50,000 people, but it's not enough for the Roman world, it's not enough for Italy. You need a landscape that's densely planted with amphitheatres. Everywhere needs its own Colosseum. Even within eyesight of the Colosseum, there was the old amphitheatre, the amphitheatre of Statilius Taurus, and we have no reason to suppose that went out of use. You need lots of amphitheatres, just as they had lots of theatres, lots of baths. You multiply up the numbers.
I think it's very dangerous to think about the Colosseum as though it were the exclusive focus of amphitheatre interest, because every little city of any pretension throughout the empire had some kind of space where they could put on these spectacles, either an amphitheatre or, if it was in the east, a converted Greek theatre or stadium or some other building. And the local magnates, the sponsors of the town's welfare, the city councils and so on, they would be obliged to put on spectacles which they funded themselves with a subvention from the town in order to keep the populace entertained. And of course the payoff for them was that it became part of their legacy to their town.
And one of the really illuminating stories is about how in the 2nd century BC a king of Syria tried to import gladiatorial games to his country, to Syria. He wanted to be just like a Roman, and he imitated Roman magistrates and so on. And he started putting on gladiatorial games at home in Syria. And the crowd were dismayed by the bloodshed. And then Antiochus tried again, and he put on games, but with no killing, just wounding and no killing. And the crowd got used to this, and they got to like it, and they got excited. And then he took it a bit further and a bit further. And I think that's a very interesting story of how it's not just because they're Romans, because Syrians can do the same thing. Any crowd can learn the excitement of watching people killing each other. But to begin with, there's dismay.